What's up, everybody? Jaxxsin here, and today I want to talk about Furi for a little bit. Do a little critique review, what have you, and in typical fashion, this review and critique is completely late and completely unscripted. So I hope you enjoy. If you do, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, hey, thumbs down the motherfucker. I don't care. Moving along to what is probably one of the, it's definitely one of the funnest and best games I think I've played in my entire life. This has got to rank on the top 10 of all time, man. And that's a hard list. That's a hard list. The older you get, that list gets longer and longer, and it's harder and harder to pick and choose. But I think Furi would stand up there because this game surpassed just being an entertaining, game to play, and became an experience. Like, okay, an example, The Witcher. The Witcher is an experience. When you play The Witcher, if you play The Witcher from start to finish, you don't just play that game, you experience that game. And I can't explain it any easier than that. On the other side of the coin, you got games like, I'll just throw out Tembo the Badass Elephant, right? It's a fucking game I played. It was a fun game to play, but it was just a game I played. You know what I mean? Okay, I experienced The Witcher. I experienced Furi. This game is set up in such a way that the story is just, dude, the fucking thing about the story is it's by the same guy who did Afro Samurai. Now, I'm not a huge anime fan. When it comes to anime, it's very selective, like Death Note probably, stuff like I literally like DBZ, but even then I have to skip a lot of it now, and I have to listen to it in Japanese with English subtitles, or else I just can't get interested. Like, that was one thing of my childhood that I kind of didn't grow up like clinging to all of it. It just became a very selective, group of things that I enjoyed. And Afro Samurai is on the list, like Vampire Hunter D. I could, there's several, but like things like that, they stand up through the test of time and you still enjoy them years later, right? Not much more than like others. Now, this story presented here, I should have known that. My buddy Toxic told me that. He's like, dude, this is by the dude who did Afro Samurai. And immediately after that, I was playing it later that night, and I just saw it. It made absolute sense, and like I should have known that before, having just played the thing. Like, it's got that whole vibe from like, there's just like, the guy who's helping you bust out. Oh, by the way, if you don't want spoilers, I'm probably going to get into a little bit of spoilers. Apologize. Don't want them. Walk away now. Sorry to get you vested in the first two or 3 minutes of this video. Bye. Anyway, so the thing about it is the guy who's like breaking you out, risking like basically the destruction of everything on the gambit that you're going to be a good guy and help him out instead of, like destroy the world. That, and in the instance of that, like, he just doesn't care. Like, there's this whole fucking, like, it's insane. Like, and the story presents itself in a way that is perfect for multiple playthroughs. Perfect for multiple playthroughs. I've played through the game 4 times now, 3 with the story. And the 3 times I've played it through with the story, I've gotten it through the thing, like, it's just, you get different things out of it. You come up with different theories about certain situations and certain bosses. And I'm sure that the whole thing's laid out in stone somewhere, but I just kind of like to play with my mind and, my theories at work. But this game, everything about it presents itself in such a way that it moves away from just being like an action twin stick boss fighter into being an experience. And I wouldn't say RPG, but a fucking experience, like that I can't explain it in any other way than if you like picked up the paddle and played this through from start to finish, and got your ass kicked by the bosses and heard all the different lines of dialogue, because that's the greatest thing about it, is even if the bosses take you out, like, it adds extra dialogue to the story and gives you further insight into their motivations, and like, it's just fucking crazy the way it's presented. And then there's just like these beautiful epic boss battles, man, that are so beautiful yet incredibly deadly at the same time, where if you don't watch your back, like, you could be dead in 0.2 seconds. And you know, you throw this thing on Furier mode, and it's a whole other beast, dude. It is the, I will say it is the most challenging video game I've ever played in my entire life. This game on Furier. And I haven't even gotten past the line, man, and I don't know that I will. Like, it's so hard, it borders on frustrating. And in normal, like just normal mode, this game isn't easy. So like, it's already got, I felt like the normal just Fury mode had just the perfect right amount of balance for me. There were still some bosses that took me several hours to get through. There were a couple in particular, the Line, and then I can't remember her name, but the girl with the sniper rifle, she was, I got stuck on her for more than a minute. But the thing about this, the whole thing about this is this game just, it's the voice acting is spectacular. The music fits the mood for every single boss fight, and like there's drops at the perfect time throughout the boss fight that you feel like it's almost a cinematic experience of what you're witnessing has a cinematic experience to it. And it's fucking beautiful. It's perfect, dude. It feels so right. It feels like Shogun-y. It feels like I just can't explain it other than you need to experience this game. Any person who loves video games and loves challenging video games and loves like really heavily story-driven video games should definitely check Furi out, especially if you're on the PlayStation 4, because it's free this month. It's free this month, so there's no excuse for you not playing this game. And I'm just gonna say, like, this game may not be for everyone difficulty-wise, like, because it is very intense, and it can be intensely frustrating because of that. Throw it on promenade mode and at least experience the story. You won't get trophies, big fucking deal. I promise you the story is worth witnessing. Get both of those endings. See, yeah, because it's got multiple endings in this dinky little indie game, right? These games, like, fucking what? You know, and it's like, these games so often, I feel like people surpass, like, give them, you know, I don't know. Like, there's some that aren't that good, that just get high praised and just like, this is the most brilliant, unique shit ever. You know, like, this is the best indie game of fucking 20 whatever. And fucking, you know, and it's undeserved. It's undeserved because you have like a very large group of people working on a project and it ends up feeling like Mario fucking Brothers, only reskinned in some fucking bullshit fashion. All right, so like the point of this game feels unique on every level. Like, it carries over elements from a lot of different types of video games. It has a lot of different types of, you know, styles. But this game feels cinematic from start to finish, and it feels incredibly challenging from start to finish. There isn't a moment in this game where you can just let your guard down, like, at all. You kind of always have to be prepared and be listening for the chime and just be ready to make the dodge, be ready to, you know, hit the boss. You gotta be doing this shit, you know, like, it's just, oh, it's one of those experiences that I literally wish that I could convey in a psychic fashion just the thrill of playing this game. And I can't, but I can tell you that you should probably just go get this game and play it, and I promise you won't regret it. Anyway, guys, those are just some of my thoughts on Furi. Tell me what you thought about it in the comments, man. Give it an up click, give it a down click if you hated it. That's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Jaxxsin, and I'm out of here. Take care, everybody.